This is Nageshwar from BMC Software. In this webinar, I will demonstrate what is BMC Helix Intelligent Integration, how to integrate App Dynamics connector to collect events, metrics, and topology data. We will learn how to see the data in the BMC Helix Operation Management. So, here is my agenda. Overview of the Intelligent Integration. What are the supported out-of-box connectors within Intelligent Integration? What are the prerequisites to create or configure the connector, such as user and role permissions? How to configure the connector, and then how to review the data in the Helix Operational Management. Then we will discuss about two common use cases using the Intelligent Integration. So what is Intelligent Integration? BMC Helix Intelligent Integration enables you to configure integrations with third-party products to get events, metrics, and topology data. You can view insights from this data in BMC Helix AIOps, Helix Discovery, and Helix Operation Management. So here is the list of all supported out-of-box connectors from the Intelligent Integration. So what are the prerequisites to configure any connectors? As BMC Helix Intelligent Integration uses REST API and a webhook mechanism to communicate with the data source, the Intelligent Integration must be enabled to communicate with the connector host, user and role permissions. So the REST API call will connect to the source using the given user and role permissions. As per the documentation, whatever the permissions need to provide for that role, you need to provide the roles and permissions for the user on the data source. How to configure the connector? So during the configuration, you need to provide various parameters such as host name, username, and password. So while configuring those roles and user and passwords, make sure the user required roles was assigned to the user and permissions was assigned. And during the connector configuration, you can see collector configuration, distributor configuration. Connector configuration means what are the data types you want to collect from the source to the operational management through Intelligent Integration, such as events, metrics, topology. So you can disable and enable these required data types. Once you create the collector configuration, you can provide the details for the distributor configuration and configure the connector. Once you configure the connector, you can save the stream and execute the later, or you can save the stream and execute immediately as well. Now, once you stream the data, how to validate the data, events and metrics data in the operational management, and then topology data from the Helix operational management. Let us configure the connector first, and then we can verify the data using the operational management. Let me demonstrate how to configure the connector. This is my Intelligent Integration. Once I log into the Intelligent Integration, make sure the destination validation is successful. That means that the destination should be configured and the validation should be successful. Then navigate to the sources, click on the source plus symbol. Click on the App Dynamics connector. Provide this host name, account name, and username, password details. Once you provide the required details, then click on the Validate and Create. Here I am configuring this connector using the username and password. You can configure in two ways. One, using the username and password, or use OAuth. If you want to use the OAuth, please provide the required permissions on the authentication token. Now click on the Validate and Create to configure the connector. Here I can see the App Dynamics connector. For the destination is BMC, as always it's a operational management. Now select the required data types like events, metrics, topology. I would like to exclude this health rule violation for now and configure the events, metrics, app dynamics only. Click on the create collectors. The collector configuration contains the parameters to collect the selected data types. So click on the distributor configuration. These parameters indicates various settings related to the distribution of the collected data to the BMC Helix operational management. Let us retain the values as it is for now. We can select the filter values later. Click on the save and stream. So here you can see two options. One, save the stream. So you can select the filter values later and execute the stream. Save and start the stream. That means the configuration will be configured right now and execute the stream immediately. As we have not selected any values from the filter, let's save and stream. See, the configuration was completed for the app dynamics. Now you can see the configured connector. Let's click on the settings icon and you can see the configured details: host name, username, account name. Now I want to select the filter values for events. For the collector configuration, I can select the specific project which I want to pull the events details. So I can see multiple applications. Out of multiple applications, I want to select retail outlet, which was my project. So I will retain the rest of the values as it is. Come back to the BMC matrix. So select the project details for matrix as well and retain the rest of the values as it is. For topology as well, retain the rest of the values, select the project details. Now click on save and close so that it will configure the connector with the given filter values. Before I close this, I would like to explain about the collection schedule data collection window. The collection schedule parameter indicates the frequency by which the data is collected. The data collection window parameter indicates the historical time period from the current time for which the data should be collected. Let us click on the save and close. That means the configuration along with the filter values are completed. Still, the connector was not enabled to stream the data. Navigate to the streams. So now here we need to start this data stream for the configured connector. As I have created the same app dynamics previously and that connector was streamed the data. Whatever the new connector I have configured just now, it is still disabled because I have not enabled it yet. Let us utilize the data which was already configured for app dynamics connector. Here you can see the values. From the active, it was enabled, the app dynamics connector, and it was executed and streamed the items for events, 30 items. You can see the last run status, and from the active you can see it was enabled, and from the next scheduled run it is executing right now in running status. If you take a look at the topology data also streamed for the previously configured connector. Let us navigate to the Helix operational management to see the events metrics data. From the Helix operational management, I am able to see the events which was streamed recently based on the date and time. However, I would like to see the events for the connector which I have configured. So I have entered the value app dynamics in the filter, that means search. Now I am able to see the events streamed with app dynamics connector through intelligent integration. So these are the events streamed right now. If you want to see that event details, click on that event and you can see the detailed information in the event messages. Now let us navigate to the monitor and devices. These are the list of devices available from the operational management. I want to see the device which I have configured in the filter selection. The host which I have selected is a retail outlet, that is my project name as well. Click on the retail outlet and click on the metric to monitor. So here you can see the time series graph for this host, and the parameter and the metric name is average response time. To see the more metrics, click on the multi-metrics comparison, click on the edit settings, you can select required metrics, click on apply. This time series graph now shows all the metrics which was streamed using this App Dynamics connector through Intelligent Integration. Now let us navigate to the Helix Discovery to see the topology data. Once you log into the Helix Discovery, click on Explore Data. On the right side, you can see Import Records. So these records was imported through Intelligent Integration. Click on the Import Records. Now you can see the App Dynamics connected details and data for topology. You can drill down further to see the detailed information for topology data. Now let us discuss about, I have configured the App Dynamics connector. However, the data stream stores 0 item stream. That means the data was not streamed. So we need to verify from the streams, from the connectors. Click on the settings icon, events. So what is the collection window time you have given? Here it shows by default value 5 minutes. For the previous 5 minutes, if you have the events matrix data available from the source and the user has the required permissions to pull the data from the source to the Intelligent Integration. Let us navigate to the connector App Dynamics, log into the App Dynamics connector, click on the applications to see all the available applications. So this is my retail outlet application. Click on that and then it should show the events. So I have the event data present here with the date and time stamp for the retail business outline. Based on the given time frame, as I have the events data present in the App Dynamics connector, I was able to see the events present in the App Dynamics, in the operational management, which was streamed through Intelligent Integration. The same way, to see the metric data, click on the metric browser, select the required retail outlet business price, select the required metrics. So I am able to see the required metrics as well from the source. So in this way, you can cross-check the events and metrics data and topology data from the source App Dynamics. Now let us verify the user and role permissions as well from the App Dynamics connector. On the right side, you can see the settings icon. Click on the settings, click on the administration. So this administration page will display all the configured users. Click on the user which you have configured App Dynamics connector in the Intelligent Integration. And for the user, these are the list of roles assigned, roles permissions assigned to that user. As per the documentation, we need to provide all these permissions to that user. So if you cross-check all these permissions, default dashboard viewer and DB monitor user viewer, those permissions was assigned. That is the reason the Intelligent Integration stream executed successfully and streamed the data. Whenever you see the data stream was executed but it shows the 0 items, you need to cross-check the user and role permissions from this page and events, matrix and topology data from the application App Dynamics. So this is how we can cross-check the data from the connector. Now, these are the list of resources. You can see the detailed information from the BMC official documentation. You can raise all your queries related to the intelligent integration through BMC community page. So here is the summary. We understand about the intelligent integration. We have configured the app dynamics connected to stream, events, metrics, and topology data. Verified that stream management through intelligent integration, and verified the topology data in the Helix discovery. Then we have discussed about the two common use cases from the intelligent integration. Thank you so much for watching this video.